at the ranch. Once upon a time in a very fine land, there was a big, beautiful ranch deep in the heart of Texas. Everybody at the ranch was friendly. Even the cows were kind. They mooed good morning as the sun rose in the east, and they mooed good night when the sun painted the western sky in the evening. Two very special people owned the ranch. Their names were Miss Peggy and Big Jim. They loved their ranch very much, and they knew it was a magical place. On their ranch, they raised cows and deer and horses and grew healthy food for all to eat. Miss Peggy and Big Jim wanted to share their ranch. They wanted other people to have a chance to love it too. They knew that young buckaroos and wranglers from all over Texas would have fun on the ranch. So one day Miss Peggy came up with an idea and said, "Big Jim, let's invite a bunch of young friends to the ranch for a special weekend." Big Jim agreed and said, "That sounds great. Let's make it an explorer camp where they can play and learn to ride horses." So Miss Peggy and Big Jim invited 4 very special groups to the ranch: the buckaroos and their buddies, the wranglers, and the Rough Riders. They came by truck, they came by car, they came from near, they came from far. There were lots of fun things to do. Let me see if I can recall a few. Buckaroo Hunter and his buddy Tori loved to go fishing, horseback riding, and playing in the water. Buckaroo Ella and her buddy Maddie made the most beautiful art together and painted a gorgeous pink and blue wooden train set. Buckaroo Rebecca and her buddy Felicia played games, rode horses, and loved to go fishing on the pond. Rebecca especially liked the water balloons, and everybody laughed when she tried to throw one at her dad and she accidentally hit Buckaroo Logan's mom instead. Oops! There were lots of fish in the pond. That made for lots of fun. On the first night of fishing, Buckaroo Nick caught not 1, not 2, but 3 giant catfish. Nick liked to joke with his buddy Elizabeth, like the time they had trouble opening a door. Elizabeth looked at Nick and asked, "How many campers does it take to open a door?" Nick thought and thought, then he answered 2, and he was right, because just then the door swung open. Buckaroo Aiden and his very special buddy Scout wandered the ranch far and wide. They stopped strolling long enough to ride his favorite horse, Lightning, and slip down the water slide and splash in the pool. Buckaroo Logan, who gave hugs to everyone at the ranch, saved his biggest and best hugs for his buddy for life, Hayden. Logan loved everything at the ranch, but especially loved splashing in the pool and riding his favorite horse, Whiskey. He also liked playing tag with his new friends, Trey, Hannah, Kelsey, and Nate. While sometimes it took Wrangler Hannah a very, 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 very long time to wake up in the morning, when she did, she liked playing in the water and painting faces with her new friend, Rough Rider Kayla. She also liked playing with the younger kids, especially swinging Logan and Hunter around and giving them human horseback rides. Wrangler Fred became an expert carpenter at the ranch. He hammered and he hammered and he hammered until he got his train set just right. His friend Gabriel, who helped him during woodworking, made sure he took home a special hammer so he could help Mom and Dad around the house. Wrangler Nate turned into the camp photographer, taking pictures of everything. He took pictures of the deer nursery with ranch hand Jerry and his friend Eric. He liked it when a baby deer ate apple slices out of his hand. Wrangler Caleb won the Helper Award for the camp. He helped trailhand Eric make the first campfire. He helped Chef Amanda make snacks. And he helped lead the horses as he learned how to be a rough rider from his new buddy Trey. At camp, he also learned how to play croquet, beating his new friends Brooke and Lori on the second game he ever played. Wrangler Brooke's favorite activity was riding Gentle Dale. She liked it so much she says she wants her parents to buy her a horse of her own. Brooke also enjoyed playing croquet, especially when she was launching her friend Lori's croquet ball across the yard. And last but not least, everybody's buddy Gideon. He liked to ride around in the golf carts and was an expert helper to his friend Rebecca on the adventure hunt. At the end of every day, all the campers sang songs and read stories and enjoyed special treats before heading off to bed. On the last day of camp, everyone participated in a big Texas rodeo. The horses and their riders paraded around the arena, showing what fine work the Buckaroos and Wranglers had done during their visit with the help from the Rough Riders. As they waved goodbye to their new friends, Miss Peggy and Big Jim knew that the Explorer Camp had been a success. All of their new friends did fall in love with the ranch because they learned new things, had tons of fun, and made new friends that they will remember for the rest of their lives.